So as far as yesterday goes, a couple news guys made a pretty good contribution. You can talk a little bit about Kyle and John.
I mean, I'm seeing more good things each day, and I know where the record stands, and obviously, that is not where I'd like to have us be at, but you got to look at the big picture, I think, and again, it's always a marathon, it's not a sprint, and I think when you start to see better at bats and better performances from a lot of guys, I think that's comforting. And then also the fact of, just as you mentioned, I think, obviously some of those guys that were additions to the lineup last night, I think had an immediate impact as well. And I think some of the guys that didn't have an immediate impact will too. But Kyle really, I think, is going to be a real igniter and table setter at the top of the lineup, and I think he's going to have a great summer. And I really like our lineup. I like our pitching, and I think we're going to be able to play good, solid defense. And so I really like our team. I really do. I hope that, I don't know what that's going to translate into, but I do like our team.
And can you tell me a little bit about Jake playing his first game tonight?
Jake Rodriguez.
Yes.
Is a freshman out of California that plays at Oregon State. He's a kid that's always had a history of being a solid player, along with being a very, very good hitter. Went through a broken hamate bone this spring at Oregon State, which set him down for a while, right when he was really starting to get into the flow of things, and then came back roughly with 3 weeks to go or so, and ended up being a major contributor for them down the stretch, playing second base the majority of the time. I mean, he's probably going to play a little bit of second and some third base for us, and and move around. I think that's the thing that's nice right now is we've got some flexibility, and if someone gets dinged up, we don't feel like it's going to strap us quite as much, and we can give a guy a night off here or there and let them get rested. So like I said, I'm really looking forward to being able to have those types of choices. Whether Jake plays tonight or not, I don't know. He's not going to start tonight, but obviously he'll probably be in the lineup tomorrow night, and then we'll see what he brings to the table. But if first impressions mean anything, I already like what I say.
And you guys scored 3 runs last night. That tied your season high. Does the lineup feel like it's a little bit more stable now? You feel like you have a better feel of where guys should be?
No question, no question. I think we're starting to figure things out as to who's a best fit where in the lineup and who's going to do what, and everybody's going to have their ups and downs offensively. I mean, that just goes through the flow of the season. But I think, as you mentioned, I think that's a very, very good observation. I think we're starting to get a sense of where we can best put people that's going to maximize what we have. And I think, again, if you just go out and have quality at-bats and have productive outs, and we kind of measure things by that as we really start to get into the season, I think hopefully that will translate into some success.
Well, hopefully